Today, I'm looking to the sky, but before I do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about that thing in your head, not the juicy rumor you heard about your best friend's third cousin's aunt's brother-in-law's best friend's sister. You can tell me about that later, but the brain. With that said, today on Brief Brain Facts, I'm examining astrology. Sometimes considered to be the mother of all sciences, astrology is a pseudoscience. Yeah, I said it. It attempts to predict personalities, personal compatibilities, and even the future using metaphysical data based on the movement of planets and how these movements influence time, specifically the time of one's birth. According to astrologers, there exists a celestial clock where everyone's moment of birth is recorded, and this record indicates meaning. Life can appear to be meaningless and even unpredictable, but astrology may infuse meaning in an endlessly meaningless world. What? I'm not a pessimist, I'm a realist. Birth charts are instrumental in astrology, and these charts consist of 3 parts: planets, signs, and houses. First, the chart consists of 12 houses, with numbers increasing from the top of the lower left quadrant as you move in a counterclockwise direction. The second aspect of these birth charts are the 12 zodiac signs, which begins at Aries, next moving counterclockwise to Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and ending at Pisces. The final portion of these charts deal with planetary alignments. As you become more acquainted with the chart, there is supposed to be a blending of elements for people to better understand themselves and their relationship with others. Thus, an understanding of one's personality based on birthday, year, and time is an essential aspect of astrology. Interestingly, some astrologists have gone as far as to create a connection between astrology and the brain, but have done so based on things that are incorrect about the brain, such as hemisphericity, which is the left brain to right brain dichotomy, and even phrenology. To some, astrology seems to be an effective tool for understanding themselves, others, and the world around them, despite the lack of scientific credibility. In fact, astrology has seen a substantial rise in popularity over the years, and there may be a few key things at play for those who truly subscribe to this particular pseudoscience. The first being the tendency of uncritical acceptance. According to researchers, the results of astrological charts detailing one's personality include mostly positive descriptors. Thus, this is a tendency to believe mostly positive traits about oneself. Consider the following birth sign details about Capricorns. Determined and thoughtful, Capricorns are always eyeing the prize and will crush anyone who stands in their way. People dislike Capricorns due to their cold and distant personalities. They also tend to intentionally insult people they care about the most and are more likely to cause disharmony at their places of employment or in any other social situation. How likely do you believe Capricorns or anyone would relate to those supposed personality traits about themselves? And yes, I completely made that one up. This highlights a similar problem regarding acceptance of astrology as fact, that being the fallacy of positive instances in where we're more likely to remember things that confirm our expectations, such as purported positive traits about ourselves, and disregard any other information. Essentially, if any one individual believes certain traits about themselves, either good, determined and thoughtful, or bad, cold and distant, they'll accept the veracity of the entire thing due to those hits, while ignoring the misses, such as disliked by others and causes social disharmony. The final effect at play that researchers point to regarding the belief in astrology as fact is what's known as the Barnum effect. This effect is one where people tend to believe descriptions about themselves when those descriptions lack specifics. For instance, regarding the following horoscope for Aries, it states, "Emphasis is on refreshing oneself. Out with the old, in with the new. Take a chance on adding something new to a part of your life, no matter how small. Pick up a new hobby. Go see that new play. It will do you a world of good." This horoscope is so general, it's comical. And yes, it's completely made up too. The point is that this horoscope is not unlike the ones you'd encounter anywhere, and they do take advantage of the Barnum effect. While pseudosciences may be harmless for the vast majority of us, those struggling with serious medical issues may turn to them as opposed to turning to medical professionals, making an existing situation worse. While the rise and increased fascination in astrology may be by those who find horoscopes both lacking validity and entertaining, it still needs to be emphasized that astrology has no scientific validity. And in numerous studies, astrologists have been unable to predict the futures and even personalities of individuals beyond what would be expected by chance. So the next time you're reading your horoscope, be careful. Because remember, it's all fun and games until someone loses a Gemini. If you liked what you saw, subscribe to this channel and share with family and friends. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Also, head on over to my Patreon page where you'll find perks for my members. As always, thank you for watching.